Yo, what up? What's poppin'? Back at it again with another informational video. And this is a video about the music industry. Some of y'all probably be wondering why you don't be hearing about your favorite artist anymore. Some of you probably wonder, some of you probably reminisce about an artist dropping an album, and it's like the album is so influential to you to the point that you wondering where's the artist at. I'm here to let you know something. I'm here to give you some information. Besides an artist being a one-hit wonder or even being like a one album wonder, I'm here to break it down with y'all. I'm here to let you know something. And this definitely goes on in this day and age in the music industry. I wanted to give y'all the reasons why artists get blackballed by the music industry, reasons why artists get shelved. Yeah, and there's not too many reasons, but this is pretty much the main reason. And if you're the type of artist that's like this is like a main sign for you that the music industry is not for you. Re- yeah, reasons why artists get blackballed by by the music industry is because of the fact that they're outspoken. They talk about certain stuff, they say certain stuff, they put certain messages in their lyrics to the point where they're just being outspoken, and the music industry may feel that they're being too outspoken. Because of that, the label ends up shelving them for being outspoken, for saying whatever is on their mind, for speaking whatever is on their mind, for writing whatever they feel. Some of y'all probably wonder about the baby. Some of y'all probably wonder where has the baby been. I mean, the baby, he was one of those artists that was outspoken. And he pretty much got blackballed by the music industry for being outspoken, for keeping it real, for stating his point of view of how he felt. You know what I mean? Because y'all remember that show when they were talking about the baby, where he was like where they felt like he was being homophobic. They pretty much canceled the baby for that. And that's another thing too, the cancel culture. Like the cancel culture is like very powerful in the music industry. There's a lot of artists that get canceled. The baby is not one of them. Same thing with YK Osiris. With YK Osiris doing that video where he was breaking it down of how being in the music industry, it comes from the devil, where he was breaking it down, explaining that God doesn't like the fact that there's artists in the music industry. You know what I mean? The label canceled him. Yeah, like the music industry gave him a hard time for that. You know what I mean? Because it's like a few days later you hear about an accusation that it was some situation that he had with a woman, but it was just like a random accusation. And it's like they gave him a hard time because he was speaking up and he was being outspoken of how the music industry is. He even did another video where he was breaking it down, explaining that as soon as an artist signs a contract to a record label, they already sold their soul. Is YK Osiris one of those artists that sold their soul? Yes. And he started to realize that it was a mistake. He started to realize of how messed up the music industry is. Yeah, see, when it comes down to an artist being outspoken, speaking up about how messed up the music industry is, speaking up about how stuff that goes on in this world is, speaking up about how the world is so brainwashed, the music industry, they're gonna blackball you. They're gonna blackball you. I mean, the stuff that Tom MacDonald raps about, if Tom MacDonald was signed to a label, he'll get blackballed. But just like Tom MacDonald mentioned in his song Cancelled, fully independent, there's no label that can drop me, which is true. He is fully independent, and there is no label that can drop him. And just like with Wiz Khalifa has been putting out new music like back to back. Wiz Khalifa is like mad consistent. Like, it seems like Wiz Khalifa's on the independent route now when you see when you independent, you pretty much can put out new music whenever you want to. But yeah, those are pretty much the reasons why artists get blackballed by the music industry. A lot of these artists that are signed to these major labels, a lot of these artists that you hear on the radio, they don't have no creative freedom at all. They don't have no creative freedom. They don't have no creative control. Like the label has control over them. The executives, the A&Rs be forcing them to write songs about this, about that. I mean, these artists don't have no creative control at all. But yeah, those are the reasons why artists get blackballed by the industry. And I just wanted to share this video with y'all. And I want to give a shout out. I want to give a shout out. I want to give a shout out. I want to salute Blackie Speaks because, yeah, Blackie Speaks, he had did a video about DaBaby. But yeah, but I mean, DaBaby is not the only artist that's been blackballed. YK Osiris got blackballed. You know what I mean? Yeah, YK Osiris. And it seems like even, with Lupe Fiasco, like Lupe Fiasco with him having like a deal with Atlantic Records, it seems like Atlantic Records was trying to blackball Lupe Fiasco. Like Lupe Fiasco no longer has a distribution with Atlantic anymore. Lupe Fiasco is an independent artist now. You know what I mean? Yeah, because I mean, like Lupe Fiasco even stated in an interview that there are songs that he put out, like Old School Love, which is a song he did with Ed Sheeran, and I think he says something that he don't really like the song. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I love Lupe Fiasco and I love Ed Sheeran, but that song right there is kind of bad. I'm not gonna lie. And I'm not trying to hate. I'm not hating, but I'm just giving my opinion. Like the music industry can force artists to put out songs that they don't even really like, to put out music that they don't even really like, you know what I mean? But yeah, I mean, I love Ed Sheeran and I love Lupe Fiasco, but I'm pretty sure like Lupe Fiasco and Ed Sheeran, they can do a better song than that. Like the song Old School Love. Yeah, that song it's kind of lame. But yeah, feel free to engage with me. Feel free to chat with me. You know what I mean? Because some of y'all probably wonder where your favorite artist is at. They probably got blackballed by the music industry for keeping it too real, for being outspoken. Don't forget, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell on my channel, comment, share, like the video. Love y'all.